When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna rip you apart! What you doing? Get off! Stop climbing on me! Serve the bright Lord now! Bright Lord, Dark Lord, same thing really. Turns out me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win.
A fine addition to our army.
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain. Deadly smart, which, well, I guess he'd have to be given the two heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron, and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
I'm not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Oh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
I'm not gonna pronounce that. Okay. It's a level 122. Okay, cool. Hey, man.
Hey, bruh.
How's it going?
You see the message I sent you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I looked more into it. They're pretty much right.
I guess, because I looked into it this morning and it was pretty much everybody, like, if there's anything wrong with it, so it was a lie, basically.
From the ballots that I've read, they said, you can get the ending without doing it, but you pretty much need legendary orcs to be able to progress in the end game.
Yeah, and legendary orcs aren't hard
ending.
to get, according to some
Yeah, everyone
people.
else I was reading was, a lot of people were saying they're not necessarily hard to get, but for you to get the amount you need or have quality ones, it's going to take you hours, like Warframe hours to be able to get it.
Oh, okay. believe that when I see it, and when it comes to it, honestly.
Wouldn't surprise me with how stummy they've been for them to do something like that.
I guess, like, whatever, you know?
Weakening enemy power is important. But what is most crucial for conquest is strengthening our own forces.
Clean wounds, and they never unsheathed their weapons. This looks like Eltario's work.
Well, she is indiscriminate. By the look of it, some of these would have made good followers.
We must find her before she eliminates all our potential recruits. Though if she did, we'd have little need of an army.
I mean, honestly, like, if it is as hard as, like, people say, then yeah, but, like, if it's just, like, if they're just, people are trying to find a reason to complain or whatever, then, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Because people freaking gave this game a lot of
If
shit
you
and
were
shit on
looking
this
for
game,
win rates,
like,
you're too
originally,
late.
the Shadow of
But
the
before
first
I
game.
engage,
They've
got
got
I'm
amazing
speaking
reviews
to
the
an
first
orc
one.
who was-
It did, yes.
Every review was
But
great.
people complain about
worms
freaking,
nearby.
oh,
Perhaps
how they're
they can
ripping
tell us
off
what is
Assassin's
going on.
Creed with the wall
If we
climbing
take them
mechanics and
alive.
blah blah blah. And,
You don't decide whom I let live, Ringmaker.
no.
You'd both do well to remember that.
I imagine if they're ripping on this game now, it's because they're being shitbags and being super fucking stummy.
Your war is over.
Which would be why there'd only be a few outlets saying about them being how stummy they are
The
and stuff and
Nazgul
shit like
have
that,
dealings with
because
special
no
orcs.
outlet
What
likes to
are
be,
they?
you know, on the bad side of a company.
I don't know what they're chosen for!
Yeah, I woke up, started streaming, and then started playing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this morning after you told me, I went up and got on a review and read a review about the game, and he's like, I beat the game, I beat the full game, and it did not take me to buy anything. I just took a little time to gather the people.
Okay, so that's the difference, right? You can get an ending, but the actual ending of the game, where there's the ending credits, the full ending cutscene, all that stuff, is locked behind that stuff. There'll be a cutscene that seems like the end, and that's what the reviewers that actually talked about it said. Like, there's an ending, or quote ending, but the actual ending, like, you know how games will have a true ending where you have to do like stuff to unlock. They're like, it is locked behind purchasing stuff essentially.
I mean, it is, but it's not at the same time.
Yeah,
can.
to do it at any efficient rate, it is locked behind something. It's locked behind purchasing.
Yeah, but that's only if you purchase it. It's not like saying you have to purchase this. You can do it. People are just
It all
trying to
depends
find
on
a
how
people,
hard Legendary.
which
It
people
all
are
depends on
saying
how
it's not
hard Legendary
hard to
works.
find.
Yeah, but this is like they're saying, okay, you can get a few pretty easy, but for the amount you need for the end game, like you need armies of them in the end game. which can take hours to get one.
Yeah.
So when you need 20, you have to invest multiple days just to get the actual ending of the game.
Yeah.
What have the
Which-
Or a
Hydia
story-based
revealed?
game.
Again, you know, for
Only the
people who
Shriekers
don't have
know
time,
that the Chosen kill
who
anyone
you know
else who
want to
gets
get it done
close.
or have to or are busy, they can do that. Or people like me who have shit tons of time can do it like through game.
I guess if you want to defend the game by locking shit behind doors, paywalls anyways.
There's no reason to freaking bitch about it because you can still do it in game.
It's still stummy for them. Because those people that don't have the time are now forced to pay extra money.
I got it, yeah, whatever. No point of complaining about it. They ain't gonna change their system. It's here to stay.
Yeah.
I'll play the game, enjoy it, and you know, get a couple hours out of it.
The Chosen. Where do they come from?
The Shriekers make them in some kind of ritual.
Because I guess there's fortresses that are filled with these legendary enemies.
I guess it just depends on what we see, because I've heard that they can take hours to get the legendary works, and then, you know, obviously, you're saying that's the first I've heard of it too. Literally every outlet has been talking about it, besides like the online reviews apparently.
King has the plan.
Yeah.
Saying that
Any
it's
task
impossible
will
to
be
get
his
them
prize.
frequently.
Then we must blind them.
They drop from nowhere.
The game plays extremely well though. So
Oh yeah, it's great.
I'll give them
Great.
that.
Yep.
The ritual
Combat's
to
good.
create the Chosen. Where is it performed?
No one knows. When a captain's selected, the Shriekers send a worm to tell him where to go.
We must tell Otariel what we know.
This need not concern her. We have our mission and she has hers.
Her mission is the destruction of the enemy that tracks us. The more information we share, the better.
Were your messengers forthcoming?
The Witch King is using the Hydia to track the ring,
They extend the Palantir's reach. Orcs called the Chosen guard them.
and the enemy may hold the Palantir, but the Hydia themselves are vulnerable.
So, we know their design.
And now we dismantle it.
But like if like say like these like if this like the fortresses like you do the fortresses probably I don't know like how long I probably take you to clear a fortress or people to clear a fortress, but say in that fortress when you're doing it and you say you get like I don't know 10 or 15 enemies like 10-15 legendary guys in it, but if you're doing a fortress and you only get